This podcast features sex, swearing, adult themes, and the dubious opinions of a man you've never met. You have been warned.
In 2009, I was sharing a house with a guy called Gareth and another guy called Panda. That's not his real name, in case you're wondering. Will, you've met Gareth and Panda on the odd occasion.
I have.
Charlotte, Carol, you've not met Gareth, you've not met Panda.
No.
So it was 2009, and whilst rifling through Gareth's bedroom, I accidentally found his personal handwritten diaries hidden in his locked bedside cabinet.
Okay, this just took a dark turn.
I copied his diaries, and we're all here because I'm going to read them to you, because that's what a good friend does.
Is Gareth all right with this?
Gareth doesn't know.
You're a shit.
This is unethical. I want no part of this.
Also, why am I your friend if this is how you treat friends?
Okay.
Is this even legal?
I know, this could come back on me big time.
Do you not have fear that it will? I mean, he's not a big guy, but you're not exactly a strong man.
No, that's very true. But we'll just plow into it and see how we get on, okay?
Love it.
Okay.
So welcome to my housemate's diary. Welcome back to my housemate's diary, episode 4. I'm Ed, the Ed. We've got Charlotte, Will, and Carol.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, it's going to be a good episode, I can tell. There's a lot of energy in the room.
Just sip my gin.
So we're in
Sponsored by...
gin. Juniper berries. I think we need a previously on. Will, if you'd like to do the honours. Previously on my housemate's diary.
It was Panda's birthday. He gave you some headphones.
Gareth gave him headphones.
See, this is why I can't do them previously on. It just said he liked the headphones. Panda's birthday. I can't remember anything we spoke about. Fucking hell, I thought we
For those listening, I do a little crib sheet of the previously ons.
So, so it was Panda's birthday. He liked the headphones.
Gareth's passive-aggressive gift.
Long night.
Should we just let Charlotte do it?
Yeah, I know. Don't give it to me. So there was a party. He threw a party. Panda threw a party. But he only wanted females or girls to come.
True.
But then you ignored him. And I think Gareth pulled or girl.
You almost pulled someone,
could
didn't
have
he?
pulled
He
someone.
almost, that was it. He chose not to.
Yeah.
Because he's a good guy, right?
Yeah, I don't think he's a good guy. But he chose not to. He also nailed the air freshener challenge.
Finally.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
He turned 29. He wants to live with Hannah, which I think Carol...
I don't think he wants to live with Hannah. Didn't he say...
No, he does. No,
He does.
does.
So he could have sex anytime.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, it's very sweet.
Yeah, it was very sweet.
He wants to live with Hannah and Panda. He has a huge penis.
He does indeed.
A massive schlong.
You walked in on him, and it was large even...
Even when flaccid and asleep.
Does it change size when you're sleeping?
Well, I've never checked.
Because you said that a few times now, like, oh, and he was asleep.
Yeah, that's what the excuse I use. I'm asleep.
It's the old shower-grower situation, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
We should find a way of speeding these up.
We won't get you to do it. We're in February 2009 still. It's Monday, the 9th of February. Saw Jenny in town. I made sure she didn't see me. Even after all this time, I feel awful. I wonder if she still thinks about me. Probably, but not in a good way. Definitely in the top 5 cunty things I've done. I wonder what would be number 2. Too many to choose from.
What did
I've
he
no
do?
idea what that means. I guess they're not great for the podcast.
No.
I've no idea what
There needs to be
happened to
content.
Jenny.
We should
Do
get
you
Gareth
know,
on.
Do you know Jenny? Did you know Jenny?
Yeah, I knew of a Jenny, but I don't know what.
Okay.
Happened
Did you just do a Forrest Gump
Yeah,
impression?
did you?
Yeah.
Jenny. That's good that time.
I need some new shoes. My work ones are falling apart.
He's only got one pair of shoes for work.
I only have one
God.
pair of
Also,
shoes. for
no,
work.
but work shoes.
Excuse me? You
I only have one pair of shoes. I only wear Skechers anyway.
Do you not have wellies if it was raining?
I think there might be some wellies.
I just wouldn't count them as like the shoes that like.
That should be your number one shoe.
It's in your top 3 shoes at least.
How
right?
welly.
Welly, flip-flop, croc.
The holy trinity of footwear.
That's it. Only they're all good in wet weather.
Yeah. And I only wear rubber shoes.
Tuesday, 10th of February. Bought some new shoes at lunch. Wednesday, the 11th of February. It disgusts me how Panda can mix 2 different cereals together in the same bowl.
Ooh.
I kind of agree with that.
Disagree.
I need hot milk.
What?
If
what the hell?
This is a thing from when I was a kid. If it has hot milk with it, Frosties and something is good. I think you get the sugar, it all kind of comes together.
Hot?
Yeah, you've got to have hot milk.
That is
But
I mean,
if
you've
it's
said some
cold
gross
milk-
stuff at this table, but that is the worst.
If it's cold milk, I don't think you can be
Yeah,
mixing.
that's the most perverted thing you said.
Yeah. Get out.
I don't agree. But I do like a mix of cereals.
Which
especially
ones?
when one's a bit naughty and one's nice, like, ooh, go for...
Oh, here we go. What
Right,
does Charlotte
this is-
consider a naughty
I was
cereal
going to say,
to
this
be?
is the difference between Charlotte and Carol. Because Carol's like, yeah, fucking come, wee. Testicles. Oh, Charlotte, a bit naughty. Some Cocoa Puffs
That's exactly it.
mixed with some Weetabix.
Honestly, if you have like, say you had Rice Krispies and Ricicles.
What?
Was they both rice based?
Yeah, well, no, they didn't have to be, but I do like, say, normal shreddies with some Cocoa Pops.
Oh,
Would Cocoa Pops be the naughty there?
Yeah,
Where the shreddies are the-
exactly. So
okay.
like one sugary, one not sugary.
Well,
Like,
it's the same thing, but I'm just saying you need hot milk with it.
right, I disagree. I think that's disgusting.
It's got to be really cold milk with just one cereal. It kind of makes me want to gag a little bit. The thought of like
Really?
cornflakes and Rice Krispies in the same wet bowl together it makes me want to puke.
The bowl doesn't have to be wet.
I don't eat cereal.
It's not vegan, is it?
No.
Of course.
Well, it is.
What is it? It could be. Sorry, it could be. What am I talking about? It could be. I mean, sorry, the cereal itself probably is vegan.
Yeah.
Crispies aren't vegan.
Always putting prawns in my bowl in the morning. with some milk.
With hot milk. Prawn and hot
Well, as a vegan though, when
As
you have
a-
cereal,
yeah.
what milk is your choice? Is it soya? You go for soya with it, or
milk.
almond?
I don't eat cereal.
But what would you? What
So
would the moisture be?
You're
for
Scottish. Do you eat porridge?
Yes.
Do you have oat milk with porridge?
Yes.
Can I
Oats
just
on
say
oats?
that I think oats on oats is absolutely delicious.
Thank you.
I was worried it'd be too much oat, and you know what? It's not. It's, just enough.
oat.
Not enough oats.
It's the perfect amount of oat.
Turns out it's just like having more
Oats.
oats.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which makes sense when you say it out loud. But yeah, it's good. Thank you.
Still on Wednesday, 11th of February. I'm sure someone signed my work email address up to some dodgy sites. I'm getting a lot more spam than I used to. Thursday, 12th of February. Tom the Contrary has as much sense of urgency as a dead worm. Thank God he's out of here soon. I asked him to staple a load of documents together, which he said he'd do, but by the end of the day, had they been done? Had they cocknuts? Had to stay late to do them myself. I hope anyone used cocknuts before?
No,
Never.
It sounds like a cereal that you'd mix with something else.
Cocoa Pops and Crunchy Nuts. I give you coconuts.
Oh, I love your bit of cotton nuts, but it's got to be with hot milk, sorry.
Yeah.
But they're both dirty, right? They're both naughty.
They're both-
Oh
Double
yeah,
naughty,
yeah,
you
they
can't have
are.
that.
So you can't. They would be separate.
Had to stay late and do them myself. I hope he gets run over on the way in tomorrow. He'd probably argue that getting run over is a good thing, just to be different. Snowing at the moment. Friday, 13th.
That's where he's leaving that.
I wish death upon you. Oh, look at the snow.
Friday, 13th of February. Friday the 13th. Sally was shitting herself, especially when I told her that I saw someone get hit by a car on the way in. I don't understand what power she thinks the number 13 and a Friday have, and why it only manifests when they're put together. Every day is a miserable, unlucky curse as far as I'm concerned. Full of the joys of spring. But it's still winter. Saturday, the 14th of February. Valentine's Day. What's he got lined up for Hannah? Valentine's Day. Went over to Hannah's with some flowers and a card. I'd booked a table at the Blue Strawberry for lunch, and after that, she came back to mine and sucked me off.
That is pretty romantic. That is pretty romantic, isn't
The
it?
blue strawberry reminded
Yeah.
me of blue waffle. Do you remember that?
What was
No,
that?
what's that?
Oh, Google it. That's
What
what
is-
people are saying.
Yeah.
What is blue waffle?
Everyone Google blue waffle. Let's
Yeah.
bring it back.
Shall I Google
Yeah,
it?
Google
It's
blue
from
waffle.
the early 2000s.
Is it around the time that this was
Google
remade?
blue waffle.
Yeah.
Take your safe search off.
I don't know what I mean. A blue strawberry.
Can I say it out
What is
loud?
blue waffle disease?
No, just click blue waffle images.
Images.
Image-
Oh, images. Oh, right.
Oh,
okay.
wait. Do I want to? I'm gonna wait for.
I'm
Ed
literally
to do it
getting
first.
blue waffles
No.
No.
You've got your safe search on.
and a chicken.
Get blue. Carol won't.
If I put
No, I have say. No, I have say.
I'm gonna put. It's some kind of STI, yeah. So if I put that on as well,
I'm getting worried though. I'm like scrolling through.
I'm
Worried.
literally getting
Put
like
blue
blue.
waffle disease or
no.
syndrome or.
Just getting blue waffles.
I'll put
They look
disease.
nice.
Oh no, I'm still getting. Even with disease, I'm getting.
Do you think they've removed it from the work?
Is this, is this it?
Maybe because back in the day, you could not move for a blue waffle.
Can you find it? Will?
I mean, this
I'm
is
trying.
great for the podcast.
Sorry. I'm going to go to it on private browsing because I don't want targeted ads for blue waffle.
Just talk amongst yourselves out there in podcast land.
Oh.
What is it
I
gone?
think it's been like removed from the internet.
What?
Because it's fake news.
You got to tell us what it is now.
It was a fake STI basically that spread around the internet. And it said that it basically caused you like a blue fanny and it was disgusting. And everything you Googled would show you this disgusting picture.
Yeah.
But
And it's fucking gone.
it's gone. It's been wiped from the internet.
Oh, good.
Well, if anyone finds any pictures, hashtag MHD blue waffle.
I can't believe we can't
It's
see.
made me really sad.
Like, where the blue waffle has disappeared off the internet. Like, what the fuck?
That's extraordinary.
They
It's
must
like
have found the cure.
so in their crackdown and misinformation, they've gone for that, and they've let like Donald Trump like lead an
riot.
insurrection based on false claims about the election. But no, guys, no pictures of blue waffle anymore.
What the man?
Well, we've been spared it, Ed. I think.
I'm sure the blue strawberry was lovely.
Yes, blue. It is a delightful little eatery.
Okay.
What cuisine is it? What cuisine is the blue waffle? Not the blue waffle. The blue,
it's
blue
just-
strawberry. Was
It's
it?
just a sort of fancy, nice pub lunch. It's steaks, roasts, usual pub fare, but
Lovely.
very, very, very nice.
And then blowjob for.
And then, yeah.
For a pudding.
Put a table of blue strawberry for lunch. And after that, she came back to mine and sucked me off. She got to enjoy one of her favourite things, and then I did. Equal opportunities. Sunday, 15th of February. Had a dream sequel last night. Just like with films, it wasn't as good as the original.
A dream sequel.
That's when I've had dream sequel. It's when you have a dream and it's memorable, and then weeks, months, years later, you have another dream, almost set in the same universe. It's like a continuation, or you're back there, and it
Yeah.
just carries on from that dream. So,
You
it's
just
like
have
the
the-
other dream I had years
The
ago.
same dream again. That's what happened.
Well, I think it's
Carrying on from there.
but it's
I know,
you
but
carry
have you
on.
had that?
Yeah, we're
I've
carrying
had that,
dreams.
yeah.
I've had it when I've woken up and gone back to sleep and carried on, but I haven't had it like late, like days later.
No, I've had it. Yeah, I've had it ages later. It's just
Really?
like, oh yeah,
I don't think I've had one.
dream sequel.
A
And he's
dream.
right; they're not as good as the original. Monday, 16th of February. So bored of work. The day really dragged on. I think I might have to actually knuckle down and do some work just to stop me killing myself. I need a new job. Tuesday, 17th of February. Found the best birthday present for Ed. The Tripod Series 1 and 2 is being released. He'll fucking love that. Annoyingly, it doesn't come out until March, so I'll have to print a mock-up of the box and give that to him with a note saying, I owe you tripods. Anyone know what the
Just to be
tripods
clear,
is?
this is a reference to his penis, right? This isn't me misunderstanding.
No, this is a TV show called The Tripods from the 1980s. It's sci-fi.
Does that have anything to do with penises?
No. It was like a family
In
sci-fi.
a way,
like
because
Doctor Who.
Everyone who watched it had a very small penis. I'm guessing.
Yeah, I think that's probably pretty accurate.
Yeah, you've got us there.
I mean,
It filled the Doctor Who slot when
I
Doctor
think
Who was
that's
cancelled.
probably quite, if you think about the amount of effort he's going to mock
Yeah,
up a
it's
box, that's
sweet.
quite
He does
that's
see.
quite a
He
nice
does
thing.
care. He can be nice.
You're all such nerds, can I just say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard
Come
about
on.
your tripod. You used to collect the books. He used to collect the books of tripods.
Just good books.
It just got out of hand from my memory.
Yeah, I did have to curb it a bit. It cost me
Is
a
that what
fortune.
bonded you guys? Like the kind of those your
Me
interest in?
and Gareth especially. It was, sort of just old films and TV shows we liked.
That's nice.
Didn't you go to a tripod convention?
Yeah,
Shut
a couple of
up.
times.
A couple of times.
Yeah, a couple of times. Yeah, it's good. They had props from the show there. Wednesday, 18th of February. Bought a grapefruit. Haven't eaten a grapefruit in ages. Thursday, 19th of February. That's it. That's Wednesday's highlight. He bought a grapefruit.
Hey, I like grapefruit juice. I just don't
Wouldn't
eat
you
the
just
fruit.
leave that page blank? There's no need to write that day.
Thursday, 19th of February. Had the grapefruit after dinner. Such a faff. Need one of those special curved grapefruit knives, ideally. Don't think I'll bother again. It was nice, but with the amount of sugar I put on it, probably not the healthiest pudding. Might as well have had a choc ice. Friday, 20th of February. Tom the Contrary's contract ended today. I think everyone in the office was secretly celebrating his departure, but it didn't last long. After lunch, he happily bounced around telling people he's been extended until the end of the month. I don't think he'll survive that long. If Greg Egg doesn't kill him, Tessa will. Greg Egg and Tessa are workmates. They've not come up before.
Is it Greg Egg?
Greg Egg, because he's bald, Greg.
Like Greg
Ed.
Wallace.
That's what I was
Head looks like an egg, Greg. Saturday, 21st of February. Ed's out on a date. I smell rebound.
You?
It was. Sunday, 22nd of February. Ed managed to seal the deal with whomever he was out with last night. When I went downstairs, I could hear them having sex through his door. 2 bowls of start and a phone call to Hannah later. I went back to my room and they were still at it. So he must be pretty into her. Balls deep into her.
Oh.
Either that or she's not very attractive and he was finding it hard to finish. They hadn't emerged by the time I went to Hannah's, so I didn't get to see what she looked like.
Can you clarify
Yeah,
this?
what she looked like.
She was very, very nice.
And was the 2 bowls of Star and the phone call to Hannah, does that mean a continuous session? Like, are we meant to be impressed?
Yeah.
Or is it
I
like,
mean-
was there like a half-hour nap in between that?
Gareth eats quite quickly, so I'm not...
Yeah,
I wouldn't say
okay.
I'm a stallion.
Fine. Okay.
I love a nap.
You're having one now, aren't you?
Yeah. Just saying.
Monday, 23rd of February. Went to lunch with James and Martin. It's annoying how Martin looks up to him. James was talking...
Sorry, I just remembered the James Martin discussion from last time, and you saying that his parents were calling him Martin Martin.
Martin and Lewis.
I just can't get over that. It's insane.
I'm just saying. I mean, everyone's entitled to their
Any
point of view.
confused listeners, that's a throwback to episode 2, I believe. Went to lunch with James and Martin. It's annoying how Martin looks up to him. James was talking about how much Sally wants him and how if she's lucky, he'll let her have a ride. God, the men in this are fucking awful, aren't they?
Really
Have a ride.
awful.
I mean, it's...
I just think if this was written by a woman, would it be as mean?
We continue. Martin was hanging off every word. If James was that confident, he'd just ask her out. But no, he's scared of women just like the rest of us.
Now, you're scared of rejection that
yeah.
comes from women
Deep.
that makes you feel less than and will send you into a spiral of toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
Tuesday, 24th of February. I need to start eating more healthily. A grapefruit drowning in sugar once in a blue moon doesn't exactly fill my 5-a-day quota. I need to live with Hannah. That way I wouldn't make do with a cheese sandwich for dinner. If I had to cook for the 2 of us, I'd be more inclined to push the boat out, ingredients and effort-wise. At the moment, it's even too much effort to put milk on cereal.
Oh, man.
I thought he was going to say that Hannah would be the one cooking for him there.
That would have
Yeah.
sounded like Gareth.
Wednesday, 25th of February. I can't wait for boot sale season to start. I love looking through people's old shit.
Oh, it's in car boot sale. I thought he was
Yeah.
talking buying himself some more shoes.
No.
Yeah, he has only got one pair.
Yeah.
Maybe it's find some at the car boot. That would be good. I love a car boot, to be fair.
Panda asked Ed if he was still seeing that girl he was fucking. Turns out, no. I never even got to see what she looked like. I should install a hidden camera in his room.
That's creepy.
That is creepy. I wouldn't put it past him, having read all this. I mean, if I still lived with him, I would be now checking my room. Thursday, 26th of February. 2 months into the year and I've achieved nothing. That's another resolution blown. Resolutions falling by the wayside. Friday, 27th of February.
Heyo, my birthday. Da, 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 da. I hope Gareth has a good day.
I just wasn't expecting it.
You guys should know my birthday as well.
I know, but we never get invited to the parties.
That was just so funny. You've been waiting.
Yeah, you've been counting down. It's coming. It's coming. I've never been excited about any single one of my birthdays as you were in that moment.
So funny. I hope Gareth has a great day.
I do. I always have a fabulous day. And I like having cakes. I remember in an earlier episode, Gareth revealed he hates getting birthday cakes, but I bloody love the whole birthday shebang.
Friday, 27th of February. Much warmer today.
Oh, all right. That's nice.
It turns out you would have had a lovely
I mean,
day.
I have a good time anyway, but
Hannah's out at a work drink, so I'm going to spend the evening playing computer games, eating Chinese food and drinking. That's probably your birthday.
That is a perfect birthday.
If I can get her to come round after, then it might be my perfect evening. Tom the Contrary has got another week's work. How is this happening? Saturday, 28th of February. Ed's birthday today.
Da, da, da,
I don't think that song is clearable. That's the worry thing. Where do we stand?
It's podcast. You can do whatever you want
Can
on a
you?
podcast.
I mean, it wasn't actually my birthday then either.
Was it not?
No, leap year.
Oh.
Yeah. I celebrated on that day, but there wasn't a 29th.
Oh, yeah, you're only get a birthday every 4 years.
I'm
don't you?
10 and a half.
Wowzers. So, but you do try and celebrate it on one of the other days,
On
right?
the 28th, yeah.
But if the 28th isn't there...
There's always
sorry,
a 28th.
Sorry. So it's the 29th
Sometimes
that
February
isn't
doesn't
there.
have any days.
You don't even get a birthday
Hey,
half the time,
I'm still
girl.
smashed from the 27th. But yeah, if you've got a leap year, you still celebrate it on the other day, right? The first.
No,
or
I
what?
celebrate on the 29th if there's a 29th.
Okay. And
And
if
then
not, you go
at
28th.
28th, yeah.
I see.
It technically should be the first.
Yeah, I'm technically older on the 1st.
Yeah. So
I
why
had
don't
my
you-
first, when I was 17, I had my first driving lesson on my birthday on the 28th, so technically I was still 16. That's how much of a bad boy I am.
Oh, Ed, you didn't get as excited about your birthday as I got about mine. I
I'm
didn't even know
with
it was
Will, I'm
coming.
not bothered about birthdays. Ed's birthday today. He loved the Tripods DVD, I did. Although I think he was slightly disappointed when he saw it was a mock-up and not the actual thing. Even more annoyingly, he admitted he already had it on pre-order, but he was very pleased and did say that he can cancel his order now and wait for mine. If it was me, I would have said nothing, cancelled it, and been a bit more grateful. Cunt.
Yeah.
I agree with him.
Yeah,
to
I'm
be
with
fair.
him there.
I agree. Sorry, Ed.
You're with him. Why
I did.
say it?
I don't remember that. I remember getting the tripods, but I don't remember. I should have said nothing.
Oh, I don't
Cancel
know,
it.
because I think you could have been like, oh my God, that's a perfect present. I was even going to buy it for myself.
Even
Yeah.
going.
Even going to.
I shouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
He
should.
didn't go, oh no,
Because-
I've got that.
Yeah.
I think I was genuinely surprised that it was something so nice from Gareth that I couldn't actually think, and I was shocked into actually saying the truth that I had it on pre-order. So if it had been something I didn't care about so much, I would have just sort of styled it out and said, "Oh, it's
Yeah.
amazing, thank you." Yeah, I do feel a bit like an arsehole for that.
Good.
Good, you deserve to, you cunt. I think the C-bomb is a bit extreme.
Yeah, it's a bit
for that.
extreme.
It's a
I
bit
do.
of an
I do think
overreaction.
so. I think it always is a bit extreme.
You don't like the C-bomb?
I don't like the C-bomb. You know I don't. I used it earlier and I felt really bad. I'm still thinking about it.
Interesting.
I hate it.
Oh, I use it with reckless abandon.
Do you?
I
love
love
it.
it.
Why does everyone love it?
It's because, I mean...
It's helpful.
Yeah. And
When is it helpful?
because it's a good word.
Full.
Cutting. But also friendly if you want it to be.
Oh, you're right,
Such
you're
a good
cunt.
cunt.
Do you say that to people?
Yeah.
Charlotte, you say that to people?
No, I don't use it in a friendly way. I find it helpful for really when I'm just like, I really feel most strongly and I want you to know how strongly I feel. I use
Oh,
that.
so you
Give us
do you
an
reserve
example.
it for like...
Imagine...
Mainly for printers
Okay.
and
Sorry,
photographers.
Inanimate objects.
Charlotte. We can't print this until next week.
Oh, not people who print, the actual printers.
Sorry, I am being the printer.
Oh, you're being the printer. Fuck you, you fucking cunting printer. Like that. It just helps to get it out.
And yet, you still sound delightful.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, I just find it a useful word.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I do think because shit doesn't really cut it anymore.
No.
And
No, that's true.
fuck's becoming PG.
But fuck is a great word. Fuck is really
like
good
fuck.
to say.
It is good. Fuck.
It's very satisfying.
I reckon in 20 years, fuck will just be another little word that we say.
Shit. Fuck will be shit.
Yes.
Cunt will be fuck.
And
And
shit
then
will
what
be damn.
the new one?
We're into March.
Yay! Springtime.
March 2009. Sunday, 1st of March. Hannah came round. Monday, 2nd of March.
Oh.
No details
No
there.
details.
Nothing interesting. I'm guessing no sex, no arguments, just...
I imagine they always bang whenever she comes round. So that's probably...
Do you think?
Take it as a given. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all she's good for. That's basically what Gareth says, though, isn't it?
Well,
Yeah.
He loves her.
But what do they talk about? What do they actually do together other than get takeaway and bang? What is in her mind? We know nothing about her, and
That's
she's
true.
the person supposed to be closest.
Why didn't you steal her diary?
Don't live at her house.
No, fair enough.
Monday, 2nd of March. Karen's handed in her month's notice. Karen, a work colleague, I can confirm.
Yep.
I could not be less bothered. No doubt she's finally saved up enough money to buy all the cats she wanted and will now sit at home talking to them whilst also scaring the local kids. Sore throat. I hate having a sore throat. I'd rather break my arm.
Then you'd have a sore arm.
he's so dramatic.
Tuesday, 3rd of March.
I dread to think of him during the pandemic.
Oh,
Can you imagine in the throes of COVID what he must be wishing upon himself?
Tuesday, 3rd of March. Was looking up flats to rent to see if I could afford one. No chance. Not even if Hannah and I pooled our money. She's destined to stay at her parents' and I'll forever be Panda's bitch. I wonder if his gran would agree to me paying less rent so that I can save up quicker. Knowing Panda, his gran probably said Ed and I can live there for free and Panda's pocketing the cash. That is definitely something that Panda would have done.
Yeah.
So sneaky.
I've got no proof, but yeah, that is him. Sore throat getting worse. I hate having a cold. Wednesday the 4th of March. Bought some ricicles. I'm sure the cover design isn't as good as it used to be when I was growing up. It was a much better drawing of Captain Rick. Fuck's sake. Just been Googling it. I was right. I might stick the old him on a t-shirt.
Oh, wow.
Captain Rick.
Captain Rick. It was like a...
It's the astronaut. on
Yeah,
the-
sort of like a child. Yeah, Captain Rick. R-I-K for Rick, if anyone out there wants to Google it.
Can you show me,
I've
Will?
typed Captain Tick. I don't.
Yeah, no,
Very
that'll
different.
bring up blue waffles.
He's a little boy.
Little boy spaceman.
May I see him, please?
Yeah,
see what you mean.
that's the new design
That's
though.
the new one. He used to not look like that. He was a more. It was a black background, and he was.
This one?
Yeah.
That is a good drawing.
Yeah, that's
Apologies to
So he's put
listeners. This
that-
is a very visual part of the podcast.
So he's put that onto his t-shirt.
He wants to put
to.
that image, that old image of Captain Rick, onto a t-shirt. Tom the Contrary wanted to come out to lunch with me. I'm surprised he eats lunch and doesn't use it as an excuse to tell people they're just being slaves to the shops that sell the food. Or slaves to their rumbling stomachs, tool. Thursday, 5th of March. I'm sure I'm putting on weight. I wouldn't be surprised if I was. Other than the relatively short bike ride to and from work, I don't do any exercise. I'd like to go swimming more often, but it's so much more effort to have to go somewhere to do exercise, and of all the exercises, swimming is one of the most preparation-intensive ones. What with all the getting undressed and washing and drying and getting dressed. We need a pool in the garden.
You like swimming, no? Don't you, Charlotte?
Yeah, I like swimming.
Yeah.
I went swimming this morning. It was not very faffy.
I-
I wore my swimming costume to the pool. I swam in the pool. I dried off and put something over it and went home.
I can't deal with swimming in the hair. Hair, man. It's anti-black people.
Swimming is racist.
Swimming is racist.
You've heard it here first. We should look into this.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm going to stop swimming in solidarity with Carol.
She's an ally. Will.
Yeah.
She's an ally.
That's a real lie.
I
I get it, though.
Some
Yeah,
would
it can
go
be a
there.
faff. Yeah.
Friday, 6th of March. Tom the Contrary is gone. I was worried they were going to offer him a staff position. He asked to swap numbers before he left. I gave him a fake one and deleted his as soon as he was through the doors.
I've been that
Savage.
person.
oh yeah.
Have you?
Sometimes, you're
do-
like, I don't want the number. I don't
Sometimes
want-
is in more than
No,
one.
no, not very often.
That's why you can never get through to a girl.
But sometimes you don't want to be too rude, because actually that's Gareth not being as... He could have just said no, right? That's actually really rude.
Yeah.
But he did the little, he did the little
But
dance.
that's probably because he's a coward and doesn't really like confrontation. Went round Hannah's for a cuddle. How does she get her neck to smell so nice? I would happily smell it forever.
That's sweet.
That is
Oh, but
Right. What you can't see, there's two differing opinions of this. And
Hey,
done
Charlotte,
in,
you look really, really
I don't
upset
know.
about that.
From
Disgusted.
From him, Grace, it feels really Hannibal Lecter-y.
But he started off with went round for a cuddle.
Yeah,
Which
no, I
was
know.
sweet.
He just freaks me out.
so you like a sniff and you don't.
Not that I like a sniff. I like the sentiment behind what he'd said.
That it wasn't, I just want to fuck her.
Yeah,
it
it's
was
actually
like
something
quite
nice. And something
normal.
personal. Like
Yeah.
he likes
He
the
likes her
smell of
smell.
a perfume or
No,
whatever
no,
it is.
it's like an objectively nice thing, but I can't not think of him as a creep. So when he's like, I love the smell of your neck, I'm just imagining him being like,
Yeah.
and like, it's grossing me out.
I hear that.
Okay. No, that's a fair point.
But if it was, someone lovely, then I'd be like, oh,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Well, maybe we should end on that lovely note. End with Gareth being a nice person.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the first time I thought actually he really likes Hannah. That's really
Just
sweet.
gone around for a cuddle.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's sweet,
isn't it?
yeah.
I'm sniffing her neck.
Oh,
Bye. I never know how to wrap these fuckers up. We just cut to the theme music.
yeah.
Your ears just heard My Housemate's Diary. Many thanks to Charlotte, Carol and Will for supplying their voices. Many thanks to Gareth for unknowingly supplying the words. Use that like, subscribe, follow button, the bell thing, whatever that is, alarm probably, I don't know. Essentially what other people on podcasts ask you to do that on ours. If you'd like to read Gareth's diaries, then head over to myhousematesdiary.com, where hundreds of entries are waiting for you. Music was by Reteps. Check them out at reteps.net. Tell your family, tell your friends, tell your enemies, just don't tell Gareth.